So Sampleauto has a little bit of a past on the stream. He's played twice before. He played in a best of 3 against then named Minxie, now named Semikiss, which he lost in game 3. And then he played again this past Sunday, this time for $110 against Semikiss, yet again in a best of 5. And he lost in game 5 with the ball halfway in the net as he was about to score. It was a big rip for our boy. Semikiss got him on the counterattack. Amaze, his history on the stream is that he played a long time ago in the tournaments like we had earlier today. And he was just really good. I think I ended up adding him because I think we played some 2s together and it was crazy playing with him because of how good he was. And I want to say he quit Rocket League for a while because I hadn't seen him on in forever, but now he's back and he's top 50 in 1v1s. And he's going up against Sampleauto, up 1-0 in this 1v1 show match. Playing with that bubble boost. I'm sure we'll see these guys feeling each other out. Nice 50. Sampleauto playing in the dominance today. Nice 50-50 here from Amaze, just staying low and under that ball, just doing a really good job of countering the position of Sampleauto. Sampleauto, pretty fast recover there, but not good enough as Amaze goes up 2-0. I want to say Sampleauto does not normally play in the dominance. Nice cheeky move here. Ooh, Amaze almost hits that own goal. Sampleauto gonna regret not slamming that in after getting it past Amaze. When starting a series behind for 2-0, you really got to see that ball go in the net. And that would have been a great opportunity for Sampleauto to see that happen. This one again off the post. On a nice 50-50 steal. Amaze certainly dictating the game, kind of playing on the offense. Both of Sampleauto's attempts so far have kind of been like counters or 50-50s on Amaze that could have turned into goals, but did not. 3-0 to Amaze. Although these ranks say that Amaze is the favorite, Sampleauto has put his own up on, and he has been in the top 100 probably for the majority of the time that I've been friends with him on Steam. Just recently falling to 140, I think, maybe a bad session. As he puts in his first goal of the series. Amaze putting in a kickoff goal, though, to return the lead right back to 3. No need to watch that again. We've all seen a kickoff goal before. Although those are defining mechanics, I guess you could say, in 1v1. A nice simple pop here. Amaze maybe starting to read the desperation of Sampleauto. Sampleauto retreating back to get boost, but not wanting to give Amaze too much time alone. Amaze having shown that he's to be respected with the ball. Sampleauto trying to rush back. But Amaze has got him on the ropes now. Been playing great in this game so far. Purden20, thanks for the follow, my guy. A rare giveaway from Amaze. Ends up enticing the ball right back from Sampleauto with a fake challenge. Amaze always there, just in time in these possessions. The past couple moments here, Sampleauto finally controlling the pace in possession, forcing Amaze to play on its back foot. And with Amaze missing out on a couple of those boosts, that's still the case now as Sample continues to dictate the game. Good boost still here, but a bump from Amaze is actually going to be able to get himself the boost back as Amaze not able to rush that one in fast enough. Sampleauto looking for that demo, doesn't get it. Isn't able to recover and put a regular shot on in time. Amaze missing an open net after that 50-50 win. Lucky for him, he's up 5-1. Doesn't have to worry too much about scoring as long as he keeps Sampleauto out of the net. Ooh, Sampleauto gonna regret that tap right there after that nice demo. I'm sure he thought he could get that back around. With that weak first touch, Sampleauto, though, keeping the pressure on, is gonna get the goal eventually here to make it 2-3 after that demo that really just created an opportunity for him. Amaze, maybe thinking Sampleauto had went all the way back to his own side, was taking a sweet time to set up that attempt there. Sampleauto has no problem speeding in, taking it away. Not a lot of patterns coming out early from these guys. Both of them, I guess, really seem to be putting on a lot of consistent pressure on each other, as opposed to 1v1s that sometimes turn into the two guys taking turns at doing shootout shots against each other. These two would much rather keep the constant pressure on and not let either one of them really get an opportunity. Sample puts in a third goal here to go down. Only 2 goals. See right here, even Amaze just flipping at the ball left and right, trying to stay on top of it, even though he's on the retreat with low boost. This time it doesn't work out for him, but that strategy has been fine for him so far as he's up 5-3 in this game 1. Sampleauto punished it again for exactly what I'm talking about, trying to keep that constant pressure on. He knows he's got 2 goals left. He's got to start taking those, or sorry, 3 goals left, or well, it was 2 before this one, to make up in this show match. With 35 seconds left, he has to take those risks. He does, and he gets punished it again. Good play from Amaze to make sure he really capitalizes on maintaining that lead he currently has. Amaze catching himself out. I think he had the opportunity to leave the ball here. Didn't have to sit and wait. Trying to watch Sampleauto, but Sampleauto with a corner boost full is going to be able to get up on that every day of the week. Just Amaze maybe hoping Sample was going to leave. 28 seconds, surely enough to come back from 2 goals. Nice kickoff goal from Sampleauto to earn back the 1 kickoff goal I think he lost earlier. Nice boost grab power shot is going to put him down 1. 25 seconds. If Sampleauto is able to steal this game 1 from Amaze after falling behind the whole game, that'll be quite the morale killer for Amaze, but Amaze able to freeze Sampleauto on his back wall with this air dribble. Sampleauto putting himself flat on the wall, which makes it easy for you to save high air dribbles. That's why Sampleauto went up there in the first place, but really exposes you to anything low on the ground. The stuff low on the ground becomes much harder to save. And in this case, Amaze, realizing he was in that situation, lets the ball come all the way to the ground and puts Sampleauto in an awkward situation. But a nice quick play here from Sampleauto, doing a good job of putting the pressure on, knowing that it's going to take a miracle to get him back. Has put himself in a situation where a kickoff goal can tie it back up. He's got what he wants here, 32 boost and the open net. But Amaze is going to be able to tap it away. Good recovery here from Amaze to make sure he wins out that first game. You guys got to remind me to always save these replays. Sampleauto game 1. All right, give me a moment here as these two guys are ready to go. I got to go add Amaze's score. 1-0 to Amaze. I think Sampleauto has definitely gained the respect here out of this game 1 from Amaze. And since Amaze was up 6-3, Sampleauto has been winning, what is it, 3-1? So, certainly Sampleauto, yeah, it doesn't matter that you guys switch colors. I think that's what he's saying rip for. Sampleauto says, I've had enough of my silly Dominus. Back to the Octane main that I'm pretty sure he is. As Amaze throws off 2 flicks off the post. I think we want higher game sound. Sorry guys that I'm doing this mid-game. But I think this becomes much more interesting with higher game sound. To make up for the fact that we have no music. Sampleauto setting up an air dribble off the wall, ends up just catching it on the ground. These two guys finally giving each other space, something that they were not doing at all in the game prior, and Amaze is going to Goomba Sampleauto here to get the first goal of game 2. Not quite a bump, but he double jumps it up and then just goes and flies and lands on Sampleauto there, keeping him on the ground. Or keeping him low and away from the ball. Let me know if the game sound is too high, guys. Sampleauto gonna put a sweet shot on. That Amaze saves away easily, almost to like redirect at midfield from Sampleauto to sneak a goal in there. 90-degree flick. Finally, we're seeing these guys give each other space and seeing these flick attempts, dribble attempts that we weren't seeing in game 1. Amaze puts on yet another goal. This time from just a quick challenge. Most of the goals coming from just quick pressure challenges from both these guys, and just the faster person winning out. Sampleauto going to score on a kickoff goal here. Nice win on the kickoff. Good job to secure it. Sometimes those kickoff goals hard to secure. Sampleauto does what he has to. Sampleauto says, I'll take more of those. I'm in my octane now. You can't stop me. He ties it up 2-2 with a kickoff. Sampleauto trying to stay in close on the challenge with no boost. Is going to get scored on for it. Found himself in no man's land, deciding if he wanted to go deeper and grab that corner boost or start going to defend his net. Realized that he was... Ooh, actually definitely could have gotten there if he had some amazing read on Amaze. Could have stopped that one out. But couldn't decide which way to go. Ends up conceding a goal here. Another kickoff goal for Sampleauto, though, back in the octane. All Amaze has to stop doing is scoring. If he doesn't score, there's no kickoffs. And if there's no kickoffs, Sampleauto won't score on him. Sampleauto eating these kickoffs alive. Yeah, his kickoffs are scuffed. He's got to start finding a way to deal with them. Maybe he'll start throwing out a fake here. This is a very popular kickoff to fake, but Amaze takes it head on. Says, I don't care that I've been getting absolutely clapped on kickoffs. I'm going to go for it still. Yo, Geeps, what's going on, dude? Ooh, nice turn by Sample, actually able to get the ball over on Amaze. Amaze demoing him on the fall through. Another flick dribble opportunity for Amaze here. What's he going to do? Which one is he going to pick? Ends up taking too long to decide, and Sample's able to hit it away. Amaze putting the ball out to center, thinking he's passing it to himself. Ends up hitting it too far out into center. His desperation to recover only saves him a few seconds before that ball goes in and makes him pay. Gotta find a new way to speak, man. Maybe I'm getting sick or something. But I want to constantly talk. Hurts my throat. What's up, Dr. Dementos? Amaze. Going for yet another Goomba play. This time Sampleauto, if we watch from his perspective, knows that Amaze is going to Goomba him. He's scared this time. Doesn't want to go up. Says, Amaze is going to get me. And that does result in a goal for Amaze. Amaze keeping the pressure on here. Going back to his pressure ways. Electing to go boost control or ball control over boost. Going for an exotic aerial, maybe getting a little desperate as he falls behind in this game too. Sampleauto's long shot. Opportunity was certainly good. Amaze, yet another dribble pop. Sampleauto giving a lot more space to Amaze, spicing in a lot more fake challenges after a couple times Amaze bopped the ball over him in game one, but proving to not matter as Amaze, when left alone and given an opportunity to set up an attack on net, is pretty much scoring every time. Sample gonna have to find a way to make sure Amaze never gets space, or do whatever he did here, which was just bait Amaze in, thinking that he had no control, but he did as he flips past the ball and slams in the go-ahead goal. Sorry if you can hear any of that. My mouse can go dry. A scuffed shot, as Amaze would say, turns into a counterattack goal. You cannot slam power shot goals against the back wall. You've got to clip that post and change the angle if you're going to miss. Or, you know, you could always just make it. But definitely a risk you're gonna have to take. You almost want to try and veer on the side of having the shot be more savable than super accurate, just because you don't risk the chance of opening up for a free counterattack. But Sampleauto here, nice bully ball as Amaze flips, gonna flick him away. Get that one goal lead with 34 seconds. Sampleauto trying to avoid putting Amaze on game point, match point here in this best of 5. Oof. Sampleauto thinking he's in full control of this ball here off this kickoff sequence. No boost, but does not think Amaze will be coming to challenge it. Just bops it right over him. Sample maybe trying to initiate a dribble there, but ends up missing out. Ready to react in time. Sorry. Easy save from Sample. These two going back and forth at midfield with 5 seconds left. Tied 7-7. If Sample ends up not winning this game, it is going to be devastating to the morale after leading almost this whole game. And if he can't hold off the comeback like Amaze did to him in the game before, and how does... That's perfect. Of course the game is defined by yet another kickoff goal by Sampleauto. Sampleauto putting on in, what, 6 kickoff goals this game? Amaze's worst defense is his offense. He's scoring goals and letting Sampleauto get counters on him. Looks like that octane change, if it was for kickoffs, it was the right call from Sampleauto here. Amaze versus Sampleauto, game 2. All right, give me a moment here as I go adjust this scoreboard. Sampleauto proving that he's worthy of this matchup despite the temporary drop in rank. What was Sample playing before? He was playing Dominus. Geepstar. He was playing Dominus. Both these guys in the Octane now. Sample sticking with it after that game 2 victory. Amaze staying tried and true. Open opportunity for Amaze. Amaze has been punishing Sampleauto in these in the past, and he does it again. Putting on that shot top corner. Sample gonna have to find a way to counter these opportunities by Amaze or stop letting him have them somehow. I don't know what the answer is, but I know that Amaze with space ends up winning, and we do see the first fake kickoff from Amaze. You gotta expect that after how game 2 went. Sampleauto winning almost completely off kickoff goals alone. Amaze learning his lesson. Is this the best of 3 or best of 5? It is a best of 5. I should put that in the title. Any mods who want to add that to the title, feel free. That's a nice 50-50 for Sampleauto. Gets him a goal. Well, not even a 50-50. A nice easy counter there on Amaze at midfield. I'm sure it says like top 100 1v1 or something somewhere in the title. If you just add best of 5 at the end of that, that'd be great if there's any mods around. All right, want to change the voice to sound a little more hyped up, but my mouth is dry and hurting. Amaze finally getting stopped out on his dribble opportunity, this time not Goombaing, but going for the bump. Sampleauto finally stopping an attack like that for when Amaze has open space. Amaze wins a low 50-50, really catching Sampleauto out. Sampleauto up here on the wall, trying to defend a potential high shot. When he realizes Amaze is just going to let that ball roll, tries to get a nice contest off the wall. Amaze reading it perfectly, says, "Dog, I can tell you're going to go flying in the air. I'm going to keep my wheels glued to the ground." 50-50 and slamming a goal. Amaze up 1. Almost able to counter on a kickoff to finally give Sampleauto a little bit of his own medicine. Goodness gracious. But a dribble read by Sampleauto is going to get him a second goal. Just reading Amaze's mind here. As Amaze letting the ball get too far behind his car, trying to do a little shimmy to fake Sampleauto out. Sampleauto says, "That's not the first time I've seen a shimmy. Give me that ball." Ooh, Amaze finally giving a taste of his own medicine to Sampleauto as he goes up 3-2 on a nice regular-ass kickoff goal. Sampleauto watching the replay to see what he did wrong on that one. Looks like just a mess up by Sampleauto. Yo, M-Dog, what does number 55 mean? Number 55 means Amaze is number 55 in the world in 1v1s, man. He is ranked number 55 in the world as he puts a ground shot off the post. Sampleauto does not seem too interested in aerial attempts in these 1v1s. Haven't really seen him go for anything risky like that in the past, I don't think. This dribble pop is going to give Amaze a 4th goal. This soft save, I'm sure Sampleauto was not trying to flick that ball up. Was trying to get a catch and roll. And 50, but ends up accidentally popping it back up again. Amaze makes him pay. He's 49 now if you want to update it. Yeah, I figured he might have gone up. I just want to... I put it on there in the advertisement like a few minutes before the game starts. And these guys like always play ranked. And they usually move their rank around. Sometimes up, sometimes down. I realized, you know what? It's easier to just keep it at what it was before the game started. Nice box out there by Amaze. But it's awesome that you have Showmatch. Just thanks, Sam Dog. I think they're really fun, man. I like watching these guys play. And it's cool to just have some of the best players in the game playing, you know? Sampleauto, maybe listening to the stream, says Feer saying you don't go for air dribbles. Finally sets up his air dribble, but doesn't work much at all. And maybe he's trying to bait Sampleauto out. Ends up not putting a goal on. Oof, long shot missed by Sampleauto. He's going to want that one back. These guys surely beating themselves up after missing a shot like that. These guys are not missing those hits ever. Some bully ball from Amaze is going to give him his 5th goal. As he just stays tight to the net. Giving some bumps to Sampleauto. Another fake kickoff from our boy. Probably a wise decision. Nice boost grab from Sampleauto. That would have been do or die there, whether or not he grabbed that boost, but was able to box himself out and get it from Amaze. Amaze almost setting up a 0 boost goal. electing to stay in and keep the pressure on. And that is potentially going to cost them a goal, but no, Sampleauto a miss. Amaze, an easy counter. And that'll happen. Sampleauto not even moving after his shot. He knew he should have had that. Has no interest in trying to counter. Oh, rolls up on the side of the goal. He knew he should have been there. Beating himself up over it. 6-2. Game 3 looking like it's going for Amaze. To Amaze. As a Sampleauto desperately tries to get some boost. Amaze trying to take it all off the map. A flick over Sampleauto. Isn't going to matter much as he gives possession right over to Sample, and Sample instantly passing it back. Nice pinch on the wall. Means an opportunity for Amaze. Nice setup here. Electing to not take this quick ground shot, but instead have the ball roll right in front of the net. Nice power slide turn. Tighter angle than Sample expected. 7-2 to Amaze. Oof, nice kickoff win. Maybe straight into the net on this one. 8-2 Sample now. Looking to game 4, I'm sure. Just trying to keep his head held high. Keep that positive attitude going into the last game. Or sorry, not the last game. Will be the last game if he loses. But what he can't do is let this game affect his next one. Series certainly not over yet. But of course, what I've seen before with a lot of people on these show matches, they quit on themselves before the match is truly over. But Sampleauto not doing that as he puts on another goal. That's exactly what you need going into a next match. Just put on one, put on a consolation one with 5 seconds left. Be the last one to score in this game, so you got something to feel good about going into the next one. This game looking like it will end 8-3, unless Sampleauto just lets Amaze hit the ball around for a bit. Sample just waiting for Amaze to let it hit the ground. Amaze letting it hit the ground right in front of his net. All right, GG to these guys. That is 2-1 to Sample, or sorry, 2-1 to Amaze. Sampleauto gonna have to win the next 2 ones to pull it off. Amaze versus Sampleauto, game 3. All right. Amaze here. 2-1 to Amaze. As we ready up, Amaze seemingly found his groove. Neither of those first 2 games having anywhere near that margin. Games 1 and 2 both going in close games. 1-goal games, both of them I'm pretty sure. But this game a blowout. Game 3. As we move into game number 4. Amaze almost with an early goal. Quick save out by Sampleauto, keeping the pressure on with low boost. He's not able to grab that corner boost. And even if he did, I think Amaze might have been able to catch him out. Let's see how much boost did Amaze have. Yeah. Amaze going into that corner challenge with 69 boost. I think Sampleauto going almost too hard on that corner. That 69 would have been enough to come back and counter him either way. Sample fell a little bit too in love with trying to grab that boost, not keeping in mind how the ball's trajectory was going, and the fact that Amaze was going to beat him out either way. Kickoff goal for Amaze. I know it didn't go directly in, but the kickoff is what set him up for it. Nice fast play by Sampleauto. Jake thinking he was in full control. Got a little bit too greedy going for that side boost. Sampleauto saying, I don't need no boost, homie, if you can let me take that ball for free. Putting in the goal to go down 2-1. Amaze, I'm sure, having some flashbacks here. As another kickoff goes in for Sampleauto, he's got to try and prevent these from making him lose a game like before.
What's going on, the white fan, man?
Sampleauto trying to set up a pass to himself. Off the wall, but Amaze ends up stealing it out. Nice quick camera check from him here to see if Sampleauto was coming back. Saw that he was not, and he had all day. Easy tap in. Your new house life's pretty good, man. We were watching some high-level players play 1v1. I got a $10 prize pool in the pot for whichever one of these two pulls it out. And as you should be able to see in the bottom right, Amaze up 2-1 on Sampleauto right now. Amaze, dribble opportunity here. Has proven to score time and time again. This time, though, Sample saves it off. Has done progressively better on defense against those as the series has gone on. Used to be 100% opportunity for Amaze at the beginning. Amaze trying to fake to low 50-50. Doesn't work out for him. One of the few aerial attempts in the game comes out again from Sampleauto. These guys taking not a lot of long shot aerials. And a quick challenge from Sampleauto at midfield is going to give him the ball. Amaze, thinking he was in full control off the wall, was almost baiting Sampleauto to come out and challenge him, thinking that he was going to be able to tip it away, but couldn't have been more wrong as Sampleauto steals it away and scores the tying goal here. Ooh, Amaze, the no boost warrior. So far in this game, it seems like whoever doesn't grab the boost off kickoff has fared better every time. These guys maybe thinking twice about prioritizing that boost. Amaze forcing a save out of Sampleauto after sniffing his butt crack. Grabbing every boost on the map to force Sampleauto to not have anything at all. Nice aerial shot from Amaze here. Good play off the kickoff, just sniffing Sampleauto's butt all day, forcing him to make an awkward save, grabbing all the boosts. Sample doing his best he can to keep that pressure on with no boost, but a nice flick from Amaze didn't end up getting him that goal. Sampleauto proven what he does best is the kickoff. Says, Amaze, man, you better start working on those. I'm going to come back and beat you. These kids are bots. Oh, they're actually verifiably not bots. And in fact, if Amaze is a bot, then, my goodness, that means there's only, what, 50 people in the world who aren't bots? Assuming the person just better than him isn't a bot? Nice backflip shot from Sampleauto. Nice 50-50 off the kickoff. Once again, kickoff situations going wildly in favor of Sampleauto. Amaze has been able to pull off a couple, but Sampleauto definitely reaping more than Amaze here as Amaze stares at this ball rolling in. He says, are you kidding me? That's like 4. I tell you what, man. There's nothing you can't do if you learn how to 1v1 kickoff. Every single goal, guess what? Every time after the goal, there's a kickoff. If you score that, you literally cannot lose. Amaze maybe slightly tilting away here as Sam puts on a regular goal. No kickoff this time. Amaze. Oh, never mind, you lied. This is not working out for him. Amaze. The kickoff goal is getting to him. He gets to the best of anybody. This time, deciding not to go to the kickoff. Sampleauto still making him pay. No way for Amaze to avoid the kickoff. The best thing he can probably do now is at least get one kickoff goal back on him so he can feel like he's in control of kickoffs. But Sampleauto putting the absolute smackdown via kickoffs. He's put on like 6 goals, it feels like, within like 30 seconds with these kickoffs. Yet another Sampleauto. Cannot stop with the kickoffs. How do these guys ping? Sampleauto and Amaze rocking the same ping. So at least they got that going for them. Sampleauto showing a new way to win a kickoff goal. Holy cow. Amaze doesn't know what to say, man. I think, especially for these diagonals, I mean, you know what? I don't know. Amaze has all game now. Amaze has 2 minutes and as many kickoffs he wants to try to figure out what he likes to do against this kickoff. But there's no way he's going to be able to avoid the fact that every goal will, of course, result in an ensuing kickoff. And I think there's just a little bit of tilt there. After losing a couple in a row, I think the last 4 or 5 were an anomaly based on his tilt. He should come back from that now, though. I think he just needs a little bit of time off from the kickoffs, which he's gotten for the last 40 seconds. He just needed to get out of the kickoff sequence for a bit. And he has, so he probably won't make it back this game, but it does set himself up. Sample is crisping amazing. Sample is turning Game 4 right back around. Game 3 went big time in Amaze's favor. Sampleauto proving king of the kickoffs between these two. And is putting on a dominating performance in game number 4. Guys, if you've ever had somebody talk crap about you only being good at kickoffs, blah, 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 Sampleauto is showing right now how all you need to do is work on kickoffs. If you become elite at kickoffs, you can come back in any game. So the next time you think about giving somebody crap for saying they can only kick off, or saying somebody gives you crap for saying you can only kick off, say, dog, I watched Sampleauto win a game 12-5 against the number 55 guy in the world, almost purely based on kickoffs. As Amaze gets another goal here, 12-6. Just a formality here for the next 15 seconds. I'm sure in ranked we probably would have seen a forfeit in these games long before. Nice 90-degree flick. Good save from Sampleauto to not let any moral victory happen for Amaze. Got to keep him off the boards down to the very end to keep that momentum. GG's from both these guys. Holy cow from Sampleauto. Be interested to see if Amaze switches up his strategy with kickoffs at all, or if he just keeps at it. He peppered in a fake kickoff here or there, but didn't do much for him. I think even though his record against regular kickoffs is actually, or sorry, fake kickoffs is pretty good, just during that terrible sequence he had one that he didn't win, so he didn't want to stick with the fake kickoffs. How do you think he would go against him, JSS 14? JSS 14, I think he would only get beat by 24, 25, 26, 27? Only 27. And by that, I mean they would get beat by 27. Are you kidding me, JSS 14, dude? We got to keep you in the chat, man. We don't want everybody crying and going home and being like, I don't want to play on Fear stream. JSS 14 absolutely dominated me. Don't even feel like playing Rocket League anymore. We can't have you in there doing that to him, man. So unfortunately, we'll never know. But game 5, the first kickoff, the ball does not immediately go in for Sampleauto, and that is a huge victory for Amaze. Super important for him to at least minorly win that kickoff. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sample! Oh my, oh. I was going to say that Amaze needed this first goal desperately as a way to mentally get over the fact that those kickoffs destroyed him. He misses off both posts. Sampleauto has a wide open net, kind of wave dashes a little bit out of the way and ends up flying past the ball in what should have been a goal. Amaze ends up getting it. This is exactly what Amaze needed. I think if Sample had hit that quick shot, Amaze would have been in deep trouble. Sample searching for kickoff goals now. He knows just the mental victory of getting one of those kickoff goals is worth this attempt here as he flies in the air and gives one back to Amaze. What's the series up to? You should see in the bottom right, should have the series score right now. It is 2-2 as Amaze is putting the smackdown, a goal. Holy cow, K-Shark. That's a serious party. You do. What is the deal with my raid notifications? My raid and host notifications are like stopped working. But everybody, just so you know, K-Shark just raided with a party of 13. You're getting some babies and some sharks in there. We are currently in a 1v1 show match. We got Sampleauto versus Amaze. Sampleauto coming back from a absolutely dominating defeat in Game 4. Getting kicked off left and right. Putting the deficit up like 7 goals. They got turned off in the last Slobs update. Why is that? Do I have to go back and turn them back on? As Amaze puts on a 4th goal here after a nice save. I gotta manually go enable each again. Okay. Oh, sorry, didn't get a save. Sampleauto just missing off the side wall, which is, of course, as everyone knows, a pass to the other guy in 1v1. You had to do it for raids at least. Alright. I hope you had a good stream, K-Shark. What game were you rocking today, dude? Our variety streamer. What was he up to? You know we're always over here playing Rocket League. K-Shark, you never know. Some BF. Is that Battlefield? Battlefield 5? Firestorm? Did they like release an expansion or something for 5? Or is 5 new? I don't really know here as Amaze. Going up 4-0, kind of dominating this game. Of course, Sampleauto has, I'm sure, convinced himself that he's never out of the game after those kickoffs. He puts on a nice aerial shot, quick attempt after a good save. Oh, it's their BR mode. Forgot everybody's making a BR mode. What a save and score. Yeah, dude. Quick save and score. Amaze trying to give Sampleauto a taste of his own medicine again. Sampleauto able to save out the first attempt. Almost own goaling the second. Both these guys low boost, keeping the pressure on. Amaze with 100, Sample sitting in goal with almost nothing. The boost starve continues. But Sample not backing down. Both these guys almost never backing down despite having low boost. Sampleauto thinking he saw a window there to steal that 50-50 shot. Both these guys chasing after the boost. Rocket League BR, yeah, it's coming. It's coming eventually. We'll see. As Amaze dribbles Sampleauto a little bit. Sampleauto on that boost starve life now. That clear is going to be good enough to let Amaze reset and get some boost. Chip off the wall, long shot will be saved by Amaze, but that follow-up should be easy money for Sampleauto. 4-2. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. Sampleauto getting 2 goals back. Now 2 goals away from tying it up. This kickoff's going to give him boost and possession. Not quite the instant kickoff wins we saw in the game earlier, but not bad at all. Oh, a pass over to Amaze is going to get a free goal. You're going to go eat, man, but you got the lurk on for you. Thanks, man. Thanks, K-Shark. Thanks, everybody who came raiding from the K-Shark 13 party, dude. Are you kidding me? 13, dude? What a poppin' stream. K-Shark absolutely crushing it on the Twitch, dude. 5-2 with 2 minutes. Sampleauto putting the chip off the wall, but not putting any pressure on it. Letting the Amaze have it. He ends up giving it right back. Nice backflip to panic, get out of that aerial attempt off the wall. He's going to have an opportunity to do whatever he wants. His flick is weak. Saved away from by Amaze, and Amaze's quick recovery stops that second attack by Sample. Going to cause another reset. Amaze with boost and ball. Sample doing a good job of pressuring, making sure Amaze doesn't set up one of his deadly open to field attacks. Sampleauto's wall shot, not going to do much other than set up Amaze for a counter. Here's the air dribble save, last second. The counter's got to come fast from Sampleauto, and it does, but the recovery from Amaze is good enough. Sample had an opportunity to score there, but gets psyched out by Amaze's pressure. Amaze has the same exact situation that Sample had before, but a little bit faster for him as he goes up 6-2 with a minute left. Sampleauto can't even be close to counting himself out after his performance in Game 4. But Yet another kickoff doesn't go immediately into the net, where he's starting to get into that territory where he needs that to happen. And he definitely needs less of those free passes to Amaze. As Amaze goes up 7-2. Sample getting desperate trying to get an angle to the net. But slamming it off that back wall just means a free bucket for Amaze. There's one of those Sampleauto specials that he needs. We'll skip the replay, see if we can keep his momentum up on these kickoffs. 7-3, 41 seconds left. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's another one. Ooh, saved away. Nice play by Amaze. Thought we had another kickoff goal by Sampleauto. That might be the end of the game here, especially with the counter from Amaze, 8-3. Instead of being down 3, he's now down 5. Humongous difference there on that save and counter by Amaze. Maybe icing the game with that save and counter attack. Sampleauto maybe putting out the /FF here as he stops driving around with 15 seconds to go. GG's for Sampleauto and Amaze here. Another good showing for Sample. Sample, despite now being 0-3 on the stream, has made it to Game 5, or theoretical Game 5 in every game, and has definitely faced the highest set of matchups compared to anyone else. Right now he's playing 55. I think before he played 30 semi-kiss and maybe 40 semi-kiss this first time around. So Sampleauto certainly making a good showing despite another overall series loss. Good play from him. I'm going to link his Twitch in the chat here as Amaze tries to see how long you keep the ball in the air. Twitch.tv/Sampleauto. Sampleauto heading out of the match as Amaze continues to keep this ball floating. Finally gonna end it here. GG homie from